Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is what goes through their mind when thinking about you. And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image, stone, and number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what goes through their mind when they're thinking about you? Okay, so instantly what comes to me when I look at these cards is this person comes across like they can't wait to see you. I get all this anticipation and excitement, but there's something coming through here with the wheel. They hope this time around is smoother. Okay, so maybe you guys experienced some kind of bumpy road in the past, so to speak. Or, things weren't as, it just has this feeling of possible obstacles in the way. But honestly, you guys got the most joyful, loving cards. Okay, because we have the Sun card here. So I see this person just lights up at the thought of you and them together. And they honestly think about like what you two could be, with the 2 of Cups next to it, as well as the Ace of Cups right after. So there's a lot of joy and optimism and just like thinking about the future. Like, you guys get this person excited about not only like when's the next time I'm going to see you, but the future. I just see this person lighting up, like they get this big smile and their eyes like sparkle, and any moment that you guys spend together just feels like magical. Like, it fully puts them in the moment. I feel like they can't wait to like hold your hand. Yeah, because there's a definite emphasis with the hands here. They crave that like connectedness with you and being close and seeing you and spending time with you. This person can't get enough of you guys. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward pile. Okay, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into what goes through their mind when they're thinking about you. Heart to heart. Okay, so this person knows that in order to progress forward with this connection, they would have to be honest with you about what it is that they want and that they're developing feelings for you. My world doesn't feel right when ... What's interesting is then this card flew out later when we're not together and they go together. So yeah, this person, when they're not with you or talking to you, they really feel it. They feel like nothing feels right in their world. But when they think about you or they talk to you or see you, they feel like the Sun card here, they're just overjoyed. So they want to bridge the gap is what I'm seeing. But until then, I replay memories of you over and over in my mind. Yeah, and that makes them feel joyful again. And they get all caught up in their feels. They listen to love songs. Yeah, you got them all giddy. Like somebody who's crushing on somebody. You make any moment feel fun. Yep. Doesn't matter what you guys are doing. They feel alive and happy and free and just on top of the world. This person, they act like they know what they want, and it's you. Oh, we've got liquid courage here. Okay, so for some of you, this person might feel a little intimidated by you, believe it or not. And they feel they need, they're much bolder, more courageous if they've had a little bit to drink, and then they might message you out of the blue. That message is only going to go for some of you though. For others of you, they do get a little bit like, ooh, like, I don't know. Should I message this person? They view you highly, so, they're kind of like, I don't know. But then they do have that like Knight of Swords type of vibe going on, whether this person's a air sign or not. And they tap into their confident, witty, courageous self. And yeah, that's when you hear from them. They say you're a man-eater. Okay, I get the impression though that is kind of a playful thing. Like, this person definitely comes across kind of like a Gemini, okay? They can be witty, charming, playful, kind of teasy-like is what I'm getting. And I mean, a part of them does wonder, like, are you playing the field at all because they know you're a catch and you probably get a lot of attention and, you know, you have people messaging you. So there is a twinge of wonder there, like not necessarily that you're a man-eater, but that you can have whoever you want. And so it kind of leaves a person wondering, like, if you're giving them, the person on your mind, like the time of day, how into them are you? Okay, so you guys kind of leave this person on the edge of their seat, which is interesting because I don't feel like they're used to that. They're kind of used to people chasing them. So you're different in that way. You've got them wondering and them having to make the moves. They say, I can hardly contain myself. Yeah, they have all this excitement when it comes to you. Like I said, they can't wait to see you, and until they do, they replay memories in their head of like different conversations you guys have had and just different memories, you know, of interacting and spending time together. They say, I wasn't looking when I stumbled into you. It must have been fate. Okay, so this is one of those interesting scenarios where I feel like it's almost got that feeling of you both turning a corner and all of a sudden, like you meet each other, you both catch feelings and it's like a whirlwind of emotion and it happens so quickly and you're both like, what? Okay, so for some of you, this is a case where you might have known this person for a while and then all of a sudden both of you like started seeing each other differently, like a shift occurred between you. And for others of you, I feel like it was a literal, like you just clicked with this person when you met them. Like I get the impression neither one of you ever intended on like falling for each other, but yet it happened and now you're both like, whoa, you know, like what am I gonna do? And there could possibly be some obstacle, okay? Because although all the cards are overall positive, I just get the sense that when they say my world doesn't feel right without you, there's something like keeping you two apart is like what's coming through currently. That doesn't mean though it's gonna last. Like all the cards are really positive, so the outlook looks good. Yeah, in fact, they say again, my world doesn't feel right without you. That's twice a card like that came out. So this person's definitely feeling that, like the distance between you guys, and they want to bridge the gap, but they're not sure how to go about doing that is what I'm seeing right now. Even though they act like this is what they want more than anything. And they want to know, do you feel the same? Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, another way to explore this connection even deeper is by joining my Patreon, where you get exclusive content that dives deeper into the person on your mind, as well as discounts on my personal readings, and it helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what goes through their mind when they're thinking about you? Okay, so right away what I'm seeing is that this person is full of like, I can't wait to see you again, with the 3 of Wands here. So that's like a card, you know, of waiting and anticipating and imagining like what will it be like when we can see each other and embrace each other. You know, they just imagine it would be like fireworks. But with the rest of the cards here, it's showing some kind of unrest, okay? They feel unsettled about something. For some of you, it could be something that, you know, was said between you two, like harsh words spoken. For others of you, it could be the fact that neither one of you are for some reason able to see each other a lot or communicate, just getting some kind of a disconnect going on here. And that's creating feelings of being unsettled. So it's like when they allow themselves to like freely entertain the idea of seeing you again, they feel amazing, but it's like then reality hits. And they're like, but man, like when am I going to get to see you again? So it could be that you guys aren't friends on social media, or maybe you are, but you're not on that messaging level yet. Okay, something is coming through here. So it's almost like you both kind of are like, what are the chances we're going to see each other? Which I find interesting. Like, what is going on, group 2? Feel free to share if you'd like to. What is this disconnect and distance coming through? because it's going to be different for all of you. But then we have like a hopeful outcome card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is hope there that they will be able to pursue you. Okay, let's take a look at my message cards to get a glimpse even further into what goes through their mind when they're thinking about you. They say, tell me it's real. Okay, so there's a part of them that feels like this could be too good to be true. Okay, so we have song lyrics that came through. Nile horns. She loves when everybody's watching. She knows the way her body moves. Okay, Nile horn on the loose. So, okay, they see you as somebody who's definitely okay with being the center of attention. And they feel like you're a catch, you know, you're attractive inside as well as outside. You've got it going on. They feel like, you know, you could get anybody you want. And so a part of them does wonder, like, do you want this for real? That's the tell me it's real. Or am I just somebody else to give you attention? Okay, so they're kind of like, they're not sure what to make of this whole thing. So on one hand, they're really into you. And like I said, like when they allow themselves to go there in their mind, like, yeah, we could be something for real. They feel amazing. You know, like fireworks. They think that chemistry and magnetism is all on point. Okay, so the disconnect could be partly like when they start thinking though, wow, like this person though, they get a lot of attention. It could be on social media. It could be in person. They get a little intimidated is what I'm seeing. And so the disconnect could be them disconnecting from themselves. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, but this is coming through though, as like making this person wonder. Yeah, they say, but sometimes I worry, ... I need time to get clarity. So they think like literally if they kind of back off from this, that they're going to get the insight and clarity that they need to either let go of this idea with you or move forward once and for all. Right. Okay, that's what I was just saying. This is why I back off. Also, this is a pretty specific message coming through, so if you don't feel like this is your pile, feel free to choose one of the other two. Okay, then we have you act like you've moved on. So it is like coming across that you and this person might spend some chunk of time like away from each other or not communicating. So it does kind of leave you both thinking like if you were as into this as I thought you were, then wouldn't I hear from you more often or see you? Okay, so it's got that going on. So it's not that you've moved on. Right? This is the person on your mind, but that's like what they wonder. So I honestly feel like this person kind of disconnects from you in their own mind from like trying to figure things out and kind of like overthinking is what's coming through. Okay. They think you guys act like you are never something amazing. So that is going to go for those of you that were actually seeing this person in some capacity. Okay. Like you were romantically involved with them. And now they think, okay, due to the distance and lack of communication, it's like they think you've moved on and you act like, you know, kind of like you don't even know them. Kind of like they don't exist. For others of you that this is a newer connection, this is them just saying like, they're just really wondering. They're trying to get a read on you and they don't know that you're as interested in them as they are you. But they go back and forth because this card says, you make me feel like I can do anything, okay? So, again, when things are good between you and this person, and like I keep saying, and they allow themselves to imagine what if you two were together, like they just feel like they'd be Superman or Superwoman, you know? Like completely tapped into their elevated self and could do anything. They say no one compares to you. Yeah, they view you so highly that that's also like when, and again, you know, it's one of those things where they think, well, you know, if I view you like no one compares to you, there's got to be others that think that way. And that's when they kind of feel a little insecure / competitive, you know, and kind of get in their head and back off. But then I see them like energetically coming forward again and wanting to pursue this. In a way, it kind of makes them feel like it challenges them to be their best self for you, for themselves and you. You will always be the one I want most. Okay, so it's like, got that feeling of like against all odds. Here I am. This is me showing up, and I'm going to win you over. Is like what their mentality is like. I always wonder what we could have been. That sounds like past tense. They wonder what you could be is like what's coming through even stronger. Okay, so you're definitely on their mind and the one that they want to pursue. They say, what would you do if I told you this? Okay, so there is a part of them wondering, like, is this what you want to? Would they be the one that you would choose? Okay, there's a lot of that going on. But yeah, I do see, though, they want to pursue you. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper, you can feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All the information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, another way to dive even deeper into this connection is to join my Patreon. You get exclusive content, as well as discounts on my personal readings, and it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what goes through their mind when they're thinking about you? Okay, so instantly when I looked at these cards, what came to me is that leading with Judgment here, this person's like, ooh, I want to make things right with you. Okay, they have this feeling of wanting like a second chance. But here's what's interesting. Even though I see them like moving towards you, and for some of you, this person might have already recontacted you around the time that you end up hearing this video. Doesn't matter when because it's timeless. I see them being kind of guarded though. Okay, so it's like they're not ready to give like their whole heart to you just yet. They feel so happy when with you. Okay, I feel like when things were good between you guys, they were amazing. You both felt on top of the world, you know, like anything was possible. Just the happiest you've ever been. And that's how they feel too. But the heartache that they endured makes them really cautious. Like they want to move forward more than anything. But at the same time, they're like really guarded. Okay, they might even want to come back around towards you and just like be casual, like kind of like have a no strings attached connection, even though I see that deep down they want more than that, but they're going to play it off like it's a friends with benefits connection. That's going to go for some of you. So just be mindful of that. Deep down though, they want to give this connection another go though. Okay, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further. What goes through their mind when they're thinking about you? They start off with, I want to kiss you. Okay, so this is a very passionate person. They felt like your guys' chemistry was off the chart, you know, like just amazing. And they missed that. They're not messing around. They're like, how can we make things right? That's exactly what I got when I looked at Judgment. Like this person's they're being straightforward about this, just wanting to make things right, not messing around, not wasting a lot of time, okay? Again, I do get a sense of guardedness, but they do want to move forward. They say that they're trying to get clarity on the situation. And then they ask, am I the one you want? Okay, so they're being straightforward with this. They say, I love the sound of your voice. Okay, this person's very in tune with the senses. They love the look at you. That was coming to me. Like with the Queen of Wands here, I could see them just like kind of like, if you ever catch them staring, they're like admiring your beauty or handsomeness. They love the sound of your voice. They love to listen to you talk. They love to hear what you have to say. Like, they love the smell of you. Okay, that's interesting. This reading's taking on a whole different turn because this is how this person operates, okay? Like they immerse themselves in the senses. So they like take in all of you that way. They say, I'm trying hard to act like not being with you doesn't bother me. Yeah, but deep down they're feeling it. Doesn't matter if they're posting on social media. Doesn't matter if they're with somebody else. Okay, I'm spilling the tea on this person. They're coming through loud and clear energetically that you're the one they want. They're heartbroken. They don't like it and they want to make things right. They also want to know, like, am I who you want. Very clear energy. I love it when that happens. They say you light up my world like nobody else. Yeah, this reading is like dominating with the yellow and the pink, so they're a very passionate person. And they just light up, okay? They feel like you bring out the best version of themselves. Although I do feel like, when it's good, it's amazing. But when it isn't good between you two, it's like, watch out, Am I the one you want? Oh my gosh. We've got repetitive cards here. That's what's going through their mind when they think of you. It's kind of like regardless of what happened between you guys and regardless of the heartache, it's like it's like without a doubt in their mind, they think you're amazing. No one compares to you. I've never been happier than when I was with you, and this is what I want. If you want me to, let's make things right. Okay, I'm not ready to commit. That doesn't mean they don't want to, okay? I feel like they want to more than ever, but when they approach you, unless they already have, it's like it's going to take them a while. That's the guardedness. So even though they're going to want this more than ever and say and do what it takes to move forward with it, it's still, like I was saying, they're going to pull the whole friends with benefits at first to kind of test the waters. And that's their way of feeling a bit more in control without giving their heart right away. And for others of you, they're going to somehow keep it casual in the beginning, even though I feel like this is what they want more than anything. They absolutely want to commit with you, but they want to test the waters with you. And for some reason, they want to make sure like this is what you want. They don't want to get hurt by you. They want some kind of guarantee. That's interesting. Okay, they say I'm going through a rough time. For some of you, your person's going through a rough time in life, period, right now. And for others of you, they're talking about as far as like the breakup, not being with, or not the breakup for some of you, even if you weren't in a relationship with this person or it didn't have that label, it's like you guys were connected enough with emotions going strong that being disconnected from each other is a breakup. You know what I mean? You don't need the label for it to be a breakup. And they're having a rough time with that. I love talking to you and being by you. Yeah. It's their favorite thing. They don't even care what you guys do, They feel like you make any moment feel fun and they just come alive, and I just see them being so happy. This connection is what I want. Okay, this person is crystal clear on that. They also end it like, I can't do anything about this right now. So as much as they want this connection with you, whenever you hear this video, this person is acting like, for some reason, it could be whatever they're tending to or going through in their own life right now, or, it's going to be different for all of you. It's like they can't take any action towards you just yet, but soon is like what comes to me about that. Because this is what they want. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to dive even deeper into this connection, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Another way to explore this connection even deeper is by joining my Patreon, where you get exclusive content and discounts on my readings, and it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys!